Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome, and we're back with some more MW5 Mercenaries. This is the Rise of RASALHAGUE DLC. And if you're new to the series because of the DLC, we started this out actually as a Kestrel Lancers DLC run, mostly vanilla, a few little kind of quality of life things, and some optimizations just to make the game run a little bit better. We started with all of our channel members, and you too could be a channel member if you like, by clicking the join link down below. Added into the game as pilots with a 10 potential. And I think we started with a 3 as our actual skill and everything. And everybody got to pick their own kind of private mech, kind of at the top end of the mediums, low end of the heavies. And we kind of played our way through the Kestrel Lancers, through some intervening missions just to kill some time while we waited for the new DLC. As the new DLC dropped, we have just gone ahead and I've already spaced on the word there. When starting the game, we imported the previous save so we have all our same pilots and mechs, and we're just continuing on rolling with the new DLC. So that is that's the backstory. We have done the first couple missions to kick things off and kind of set the stage, and now there's a period of time where we're set to run off and do what we want to do until they call us back in, right, to continue on. So one of the big improvements with this new DLC is the AI, which from a combat standpoint has been spectacular so far. We've seen huge increases in the amount of damage that the AI has done, to the point where I'm kind of the average now. Generally, everybody's kind of a little bit, everybody's DPS, AI wise, is right around my DPS, right? Everybody's contributing. We're seeing a lot more of that. They're much more useful. It's not you and some dead weight you're dragging around the battlefield, right? Now they're legitimately useful and supportive and doing their job, which has been amazing. However, what we haven't checked is, do they still crash into our own buildings when we're defending them? And we had talked last time about flying into one of these areas, do some missions that apparently are controlled by some sort of I'm assuming this is one of the mercenary companies that's working this area. Mercenaries was something else that was added to the DLC, and my understanding is sometimes they're going to help you and sometimes they're going to be against you. I'm going to assume that's based on which faction they are working for. You take missions against that faction, you'll probably see them hop in to fight back against you. If you take missions for them, I'm assuming they might drop in to help you, but I don't know that for sure. But we can see that we've got Greg's Longstriders. They are uncontacted for us. They are green with medium mechs. The system itself is a reputation 3 to 5. We're significantly over that, or significantly. We're level 6. We're not significantly over it. And you can see we've got some repair costs there. I'm going to go ahead and look at Intel here and see what it tells us, if anything, about the Merc company. And it doesn't, but it looks like we've got a few missions. They're all against independents, which is a little bit of a pain because we would rather work for independents at this point. I would like to do this garrison duty contract, though. I think this is what I want to do to see if our mechs actually do a better job of not running across the tops of all the buildings we're supposed to be protecting. Potential mechs, we can kind of glance down through here. A bunch of stuff we don't know about. Some rare, some very rare, some uncommon. So we haven't done very many missions here, clearly, throughout the course of the game. And there's a lot more to unlock. I would also like to come down here after that and do this infiltration contract, which is the new mission type that's been added into the game. So that's my goal. We're going to do a defense here. We're going to do an infiltration here, and we'll kind of see where that leaves us time-wise. Everything should be repaired as far as the mechs we have going on. We do have a bunch of stuff in cold storage, too. These are some of our starting personal mechs, as well as one other one that we just kind of picked up along the way. We could move them in here, but we'd have to pay and get them updated again. And I think at the moment we're okay without them. We have some lighter mechs. We have some heavier mechs. I think we've got a decent... However, if one of you members would like to see your personal mech pulled back out of retirement and tossed back into the active duty roster, let me know. Let me know. I'd be happy to do that. All right, let us go ahead and go. I don't think there's any crazy transmissions for us. Nothing there we care about. Okay. Contract-wise, I am interested in this garrison duty mission. And we can see here, it does say that we are in their territory. Again, I don't know who they're working for. It just says they're active in this cluster of systems. We haven't contacted them, so I guess that means we don't know who they're working for yet. That would make sense. Let's go and take a look at operations before we jump in. See if there's something in there. Now, they did split out, I believe, faction standings from the other screen. I think they were on stats before. They were at the bottom of stats. So we do have some faction standings here. Same thing we're used to seeing. We don't see mercenary stuff here, so I don't know if we get faction with them or not, or if it's just purely dependent on who they're working for versus who we're working. We can see there's our pilot salaries. Kruchy costs us a lot of money. He is our best pilot. But darn Kruchy, man. I guess that means we should use him twice as much, right? I'm sure that's his answer anyway. Anyway, storage costs, you can see we've got a lot of mechs that we're paying for upkeep and stuff on too. Achievements, objective logs. We don't have a lot of achievements because we did start this as a new save, so we had gotten most of these light 'em up and you know, these initial ones already taken care of. But when we input in, we lost all that. So I think that's that. Let's go ahead and jump into this mission. So garrison duty, 4 Curita against independence. 175 is our tonnage limit, so pretty light. But that's okay. Take some salvage. Confirm that. We're at 165 right now with what we've got. 45. I'd kind of like to play with the new assassin because I know it's not a good mech. The assassin with the claw is not. It's not a great mech. Let's be honest, but it's a fun mech. I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna throw that in there. That is 40 tons. So we could, in theory, get 3 other 40-ton mechs, but we don't have to. So let's see what we do have lightweight. Let's start with our light. We've got a Wolfhound in here at 35. Let's go to medium. We've got a Cicada at 40. And that does actually leave us a 60-ton mech that we could throw in here. What do we have in the 60-ton range? We've got Crash. We've been running Crash a lot lately, but I think putting him back here in the support with those 2 AC5s is probably a pretty good idea. So we'll throw him in there. You are projectile and lasers. We've been just kind of trying to figure out who needs the most, who's like on the cusp of level, and you see we've been getting some people ticked up a little bit to where they want. Longshot could use a little bit. Monkey could use some projectile too. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see if we can get him up to level 5 there. And then this one is just energy. Do we have anybody close? Ryan's pretty close. Let's see if we can get him up an energy level there. And we'll jump in and see how it goes. Incoming transmission. Oh.
Our reinforcements are here. Looks like we've got the same employer this time. An ally FOB have asked for our protection. Make contact with the friendlies and brace for hostiles to make their move against your position.
Nice, okay. So they're clearly working for House Kurita here. Components Combine. They are bringing a Vulcan and a Vulcan. Nice. And then we've already got a couple of mechs on site. Kind of your standard defense ones. So we get an ally this time. That's pretty cool. I've got, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna do it that way, just so it's a little easier for me to find buttons. All right. Let's run through here and see. You're not stepping on anything important so far. I like that. Yeah. Did crush a vehicle, but didn't hit a wall yet or anything, which normally they like veer towards stuff. The mercs are running into stuff. Are you gonna avoid that? Now, well, I'm not seeing a huge improvement, but that's, well, we'll see.
Recon has spotted additional bogies heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position. That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
All right, I'm not really set up too much. I mean, I got medium lasers, but we're gonna let other people, in theory, go after that. I'll just put everybody on it first and see if they kill it that way quickly. Maybe. Couple hits onto it. Both of those are gone. All right, I've got the mech here, so I'm gonna come in, hit some shots with him, and then yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to get in and get on the claw there. Down he goes. We got some more choppers up there. How far away are you? 1100. Okay, I'm gonna keep going back this way then. These are reasonably closer. And here. And hop over this stuff. Try to get some shots on him. Maybe we can turn his head. We did not. He is in the base. I haven't shot anything. I didn't shoot you, so I don't know who did, but it wasn't me. We'll assume it was the other guys. We take off his leg, and then we can. Oh, he's screwed up. Yeah, we took off an arm. We took some serious torso damage though in that shot. So maybe we need to be a little bit more careful.
Enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
1100, 500. After that one.
Shared engaging. Acquired. Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Fuel reserves have gone up in smoke.
Add one to my score.
Yeah, I just don't have the damage to take out a helicopter one shot at the moment. But we did get after this Phoenix Hawk. A little bit of a headshot in there. We're still in pretty good shape. The base is in at 96. Phoenix Hawk with a hatchet. I think we'll stay out of his way. We've got the claw. Oh, now we can go in on him. Now we can go in on him. Don't shoot me in the back. I did run into a building to do it, though. You're at 1200 away. Yeah, get the commando.
On your target, Commander.
Is he gonna... Oh, got him. And that Vulcan is still out there. I'm kind of... Oh, he's the last one. Let's go get him. Go get him. First one. We did fine. I mean, we had a fight in and around the base. Base is still at 92%. I have seen people actively avoiding buildings like that right there. I did tell you guys... Oh, well, these guys are not on my control, so they're just hanging out. So, yeah, so we did get some of that. Do we have any gear? Kind of skipped over that. Used to be there's a lot of chests and stuff around the wrecks here. Okay, I don't see anything this time. Looks good, though. I'm gonna skip up over the deal there. Okay, he's kind of...
Target received. Engaging.
See if we can flush him out. Is he stuck in a rock or something? We saw this not too long ago, and it's only the first time I'd ever seen it, and now we're seeing it again. Huh. Okay. I'm not quite sure what we do. I think this one's just broke. Is it possible if I get up top I can shoot... Like there's some sort of crack? I don't see anything. Yeah, we've seen this twice now. These aren't aftermarket maps or anything like that. We're full vanilla. So yeah, we've kind of never seen this before, you know, in the history of the game, really, for me. And now we've seen it twice. Can I claw him if oh. Close? No? No, I don't think we can get to him. I think we're just going to have to consider this one a bug. Maybe I'll reload this mission quick, play through it, and then we'll come back. Oh, no, we're getting him. We're getting him. Somebody's got to... He came out. He must have jumped out. Something fixed him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Got lucky there, huh?
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
Alright, so we are supposed to grab some Vulcans, I believe. We're actually supposed to... I wish it would say whether you're supposed to collect or kill, because it used to highlight both. And I'm not sure if it still does, but I think we're supposed to collect Vulcans. But we'll grab it regardless and see what we get out of it. There's not much else here that's good. I did go through and sell all the previous crap that we had, so we'll just start building up some more random, you know, vendor trash, right? Yeah. All right, we didn't get a lot out of the Wolfhound. Fair enough. It'd be nice if we got a little bit more out of him, but he didn't take any damage. He did kill 2 mechs, so he was securing kills. He was chasing along behind the rest of us and finishing things off. And there is something to be said for that, if I'm honest. But you can see everybody else was above me damage-wise. I think that says something good about the AI. I mean, I was screwing around with the claw and trying to smack stuff. So you can see I didn't get a whole lot. We did get him some energy expertise, so he's close to maxing that out. And we did get Monkey close to leveling up his projectiles, so a little bit more. And Bandit's he did level up his projectiles. He's pretty darn close to missiles and energy. So we're going to have 7s across the top there for him pretty quick, too. So we did well. Pretty happy with that. All right. Now we get the Bounty Hunter. Well, if it isn't Kid Mason, the prodigal son has finally returned to the game. I see you finally popped your cherry, tangling with some of MRB's best and brightest. Me, I've never much trusted any interstellar bureaucracy that claims neutrality while also holding the reins on how we, soldiers of fortune, dispense death across the inner sphere. I prefer a much more face-to-face approach to my craft, which is why I'm reaching out. Kid, you might not know this, but your old man was an acquaintance of mine. He would feed me info, and in return I would kick back some extra sea bills and supplies his way. All I asked was that if his cavaliers happened upon some of our esteemed colleagues, he would pass along any insider info he knew my way. You know, comms frequency, IFF transponder codes, gun cam footage, battle computer recordings of any sorties or scuffles he would get into with them. Now that you're stepping up to the plate in a big way, I'll hand you the same offer I gave him. Feed me useful info on other Merc outfits, and I'll pay you out with rewards the House Lords or those MRB robes would never dream of offering you. The juicier the info, the better I'll pay out. I'll even put a premium on tactical computer recordings for each Merc outfit you beat in combat. Attached to this message, you'll find relay instructions to pass along any info you have. If you run into any issues with any local mercenary brokers, just tell them the Hunter sent you. I'll be in touch. All right, there we go. Our first contact with him. This is kind of what I was looking for, something along these lines. But we found it. We stumbled on it. We'll see what it says here. Bounty Hunter is willing to provide payment in exchange for information on rival merc companies. Fighting with or against rival mercenaries will provide intel to the Hunter. So this is similar, I guess, to the Cantina missions, except it's just a different faction we're working for, and we're going to get rewards as we go along. So let's go ahead and click through here. So we gain intel points. Gathered mission intel points provided the Bounty Hunter for completing missions in which a rival merc force makes a friendly or hostile intervention. You gain higher point rewards for destroying rival mercenary forces who initiate a hostile intervention. Okay, so fighting against them gets us more points than fighting alongside them. I guess that makes sense. You get a better feel for what their capabilities are, maybe, is the idea. And you can see we've got all that sort of good stuff up there. Accumulating enough intel points will raise your hunter level, providing you rewards for each hunter level gained. Attaining higher hunter levels can lead unique rewards only available for the Bounty Hunter. Gives you a reason to go back to areas that maybe you didn't spend a lot of time in before, keeping some smaller max to run some of these lower level missions so that you can gain intel on these various factions. I like it. Successfully destroying a rival merc force during a hostile intervention will award a takedown badge of the corresponding mercenary unit. These badges will give you a large one-time intel point bonus for each badge you collect. Cool. Collected takedown badges can be reviewed in the operations screen. Acquiring takedown badges is the fastest way to increase hunting. All right. So, where did we see that? Operations, factions, stats. Not there. Okay. Home, timeline, news. I have to be honest, I'm not sure where those points are now. Let's go ahead and repair these guys. Star map. We're here, okay. So, obviously, it shouldn't be an equipment, obviously. Mech market, it shouldn't be anything there we care about. Although, we are supposed to collect 2 of these. Do I do another one and just pay the money and sell it? Sure. We'll just finish that one off. Yeah, I'm not really sure. You know, obviously we got the cantina stuff. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's hold on. I'm gonna go back to that real fast. Overview. Mark territories. Oh, we didn't see this, did we? Okay. Our reputation is a level where rival merc companies will now take notice of us within their assigned territory. Okay. Rival mercenaries will patrol territories that are active in. These territories and allegiances will shift as mercenaries take up new contracts of employment. So just because they're working now for Kurita, it doesn't mean they'll always be. Merc attributes. Capabilities are displayed on the star map while selecting systems within their territory. Okay. Bounty Hunter. I'm going to go back to this real fast. Okay, so it's under operations. I'll wait for it to flash back here a second. Somewhere. It's not giving me the original. Oh, there we go. Under stats. Okay. So operations. Stats. Here we go. Maybe. No, I still don't. Oh, rival intel right there. Okay. So it falls under here, and as we get more. So we have 0 intel, even though they kind of had an intervention. They didn't get us anything. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll get it through there, and we'll see how it rolls from. All right. That's easy enough. And now, in theory, we should have some... Let's turn this in. Select items. Yep. Those. Flamer, heatsink. Get us a level. Heat containment. Okay, that's a good basic one for everything. I don't know how much money I'll spend on upgrading that. But now let's go star map. So we now... Why are they uncontacted? We've contacted them. We've talked to them. They were there as part of that mission. Interesting. It didn't count for us. Well, we'll have to worry about it later, because I would like to go down here and try an infiltration mission. After we finish this one, we'll go back up into their area and do another mission and see if we can kind of kick some of this off. Maybe something against Kurita, and we can fight against him and see how that works. All right. Contracts. We have this infiltration mission. Steiner doesn't like us, but we don't really care. We're doing it just so we can see the new mission. So use light mechs to avoid detection when enemy territory. Heavy and assault mechs will be detected at twice the distance. Extreme weather conditions drastically reduce enemy sensor range. Will increase the chance that you will remain undetected. Okay, so we want bad weather. We've got a blizzard, so that's good. It's a light tonnage weight, so we're going to be running lights and mediums. So that will be fine. So we'll continue that. We'll take some salvage, although that's probably a mistake. We probably should be taking cash on this because in theory, we're not going to be having a lot of salvage, right? I think that's the way it should work. Let's go ahead and do that. Because in theory, we're not going to attack a lot of stuff, right?
You have limited visibility out there and have to contend with sensor malfunctions.
I'm going to take the... We're trying to avoid being seen, and yet here I am. And we'll go ahead. Do we go with another light mech? I mean, we could throw the assassin back in there. Or the wolfhound. I think the wolfhound is the better of the mechs. I mean, it's 3 mediums and a large. We could get a Wolverine in there, but let's go light. Let's stay as light as we can. We're about 20 tons under, but I think that's okay. We go with... Let's go with a medium instead of a heavy. Because I believe the other counts as a heavy. So that's okay. So now we're way under. I mean, I guess this makes us all mediums if we go this route. But I don't know that I don't think this is the better mech. But we don't really know how the AI is going to do too well with melee, so maybe we'll go for it anyway. Now, I'm going to go for a light. It doesn't make sense for us to go with a slightly heavier but worse mech just so that this number looks better. You know what I'm saying? Do we keep him on there to try to finish him off on that level? Probably not terrible. I'm going to stick with kind of the same group that we had last time for the same reasons. Let's just keep working those skills this time. I know I try to rotate generally, but let's just go with this.
Our client has an interest in something on the border of enemy territory. We've been promised more precise details once we check in at the marked nav point. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay, I did notice that Baradul also had his video up today. Or I guess yesterday, as the case may be. But today as I record this. I guess today for some members. But I haven't watched it yet. I did add it to my queue, but I haven't watched it. But he's also doing an infiltration mission. So when I finish...
units to remain undetected. Light mechs are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will immediately raise an alarm.
Just did that.
Command has also identified a number of targets of opportunity in enemy territory. They're offering generous performance bonuses for each one we can get done in addition to our primary objective.
Okay. The question is, will the mission automatically end when we finish our primary objective, or can we do it and then go back and handle the secondary missions and then hit an exfil point, right? I prefer all missions to have an exfil rather than automatically complete. In my own personal opinion. Okay, so nobody's gone after us yet. Okay, these all are still friendly, but are they friendly because they haven't detected us, or are they friendly because they're friendly? You know what I'm saying? So we're still running on weapons lockdown at the moment. Close to our primary spot. How close do I got to get before it kicks off? Pretty close. Closer than everything else we had to get to before.
Intel indicates our enemy is severely undermanned. Hijack any unattended units you come across. On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the Op4's battle mech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor lock each mech you come across without alerting them to your position.
Okay. So is that what the little power button is for us there? Whereas to find and target enemy mechs, hijack powered down enemy. So that's got to be a powered down enemy mech, right? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to switch to this. I'm going to go ahead and say F1, F3.
We're moving, Commander.
Everybody's got weapons turned off. And I'm going to take the light mech and see what we can do here. Are they going to stay there?
Just saying.
So we found and targeted those two.
New target, Trebuchet.
They moving farther away? So we have them showing up on our screen there. They're an extra 100 or so away. Are they moving away? I'm going to cheat here a little bit. I can't save in the MOVA mission. I was going to cheat and save and then But they've seen through my javelin.
Target acquired.
There's another one back over here somewhere. Okay, so that gets us 3.
Our client has an asset in position, ready to steal one of the Op-War's battle mechs. They've promised to provide support if we provide cover for them hacking the mech.
New target, Blackjack.
Panther locked. Just kind of be slow and quiet and sneaky. All right. Off they go. Get out of here.
New target, Panther.
Okay. I'm going to kind of stick close to here for the moment. And then I'm going to try to get over that direction to lock that. We've got
New target, Hunchback.
Hunchback. Okay.
The assigned mech target is on the field.
Yeah, we're not
Let's take
going for it.
down.
No, we're not doing that.
Acquired.
He's right there. Ooh.
Target acquired.
I get all 3 of them. Yeah, they all show. Oh, there's a 4th one. Come on, give me the 4th one there.
Target acquired.
Okay, that's the 4th one. He's there. I don't know that I can. I think I'm gonna have to loop around. I don't think I've got enough room to sneak in between them. Because remember, we got one right in here.
New target, Spider. Target acquired.
Okay, that's 10 of them. Yeah, I'm going to loop back around. That means there's only 3 more out here. So we should, be able to get at the rest of these locations, maybe. Jump jets would really be useful. So I would say light with jump jets. So in the end, maybe the assassin would have been the better mech. Just because of the jump jets, although it would have a longer detection range. So maybe not. Hard to say. I kind of sneak up through here. Kind of sneak in slow. I like this. I like this a lot.
Target acquired.
Blackjack. Vulcan. That leaves us, what, 1 more out there somewhere?
Target acquired.
We've completed our scans on the target's local battlemech forces. The client will be pleased.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure we get to that one yet. Because we've got that there. That must be what's detecting us. The question is, can I wrap around? Okay, that was the one we liberated.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin.
I'm
the
trying, but I thought there was
procedure.
another mech in here, although I'm not seeing it on the map, so maybe not. There he is. So close. Not getting a warning though. There's a warning. I don't know how I'm going to get it without detecting it. Because we've got a tank over here, right? Yeah, there's a tank over there. Oh, wait, let me check some of these other spots and see if we can get that first. These show up on the map? Nah, they don't. I wish they did. That's okay.
Target acquired.
And the question is, can we kill these tanks and stuff without setting off an alarm? You know what I'm saying? Oh, might find out here in a second. Get out of here. There's a lot of them in there. Guess we could try this one. See what they say. If we can kill them instantly, I might be better. Well, I got a large and 3 mediums. I should be able to kill small tanks and turrets pretty easily with one shot.
The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly.
Target destroyed.
Good work, Commander. I'm showing no chatter on enemy channels.
Okay, so we can in fact do that. Okay, whoops.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. That's
All right.
close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
So we got one.
We've got it. That's not something that should just be laying around.
So we just had to get one. Interesting. That counted for our primary. So we didn't have to get all of them. Just one of them was enough.
Vulcan.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my way back out then, and I'll see you back on the Leopard. All right, that got us to Reputation 7. Nice. We get some medium chemical lasers out of that. And again, like I said, there was no real loot because we weren't hopefully going to be shooting anything. Acquire enemy assets. Oh, we didn't acquire any others. We just got the one. So we would have got more money or XP for each one we got, probably. That'd be my guess. We did 20 damage. So yeah, there's that. So I would like now, I did take a tiny bit of damage on the legs from jumping off the stuff, I guess. Let's go ahead and fly back up here. We've got a different group up here now, huh? Yeah, we had Greg's, right? Before it was the little fleur-de-lis. So let's go up here and see what we got going on there. Let me go to here first, and we'll grab another Cantina mission. All right, I grabbed a couple. We're supposed to get the exotic Kinsha fruit cache here, and maybe kill some Centurions. Those are the two I picked up. Let us take a look at the contracts here. This is a Scorched Earth, but it has that potentially. We don't know who Greg's is. Oh, see, now we're back to showing Greg's here. It showed... Huh. Does that mean there's 2 groups working in the area? I don't know. Huh. Okay. Okay, well, like I said, I think that's a little weird. Let's see if we can do Scorched Earth. That should be a pretty easy one to get the item, because we could just go get the item and then blow stuff up afterwards, right? Now, Greg's was working for Kurita last time, so let's assume they're still working for Kurita. So let's go with this one, and we'll see what happens. I'll take salvage this time. We'll confirm. We get, what, 200 tons, so we can go a little bit heavier. So we can definitely take you out. Let's go with... maybe we stick with the cicada, and that leaves us how many tons? That leaves us 60 tons. So we could go with a heavy, or what we could do. I love Crash. There's not an argument against taking Crash, but I'm wondering if instead, we take somebody else. Let's go, take you. And take the Thunderbolt. That means you're too heavy at 45. Do I have 2 mechs we can get in under that? We've got the Assassin again. And we've got a Wolfhound. Still puts us at 200. You know, I guess it's Crash. I mean, I guess maybe we should bring in back one of our other mechs. You know, maybe one of the 60 tons. The Dragon, I think, is 60. But we'll get out of this area fairly quick. I have no doubt. So we'll just have to kind of see how that goes. And then, yeah, we'll put him back in his mech. And this time, missiles. Who's close to leveling up missiles? Bandit. I guess it's gonna be Kruchy. He's the closest. Let's throw him in there. Not a lot of pilot mixer on this one. I apologize. Let's take a look at energy real fast. I guess it's still Ryan. He's still the closest to getting that, so we'll throw him back in and off we go. We got 5 missions in last time in an hour, and this time we're going to struggle to get.
Hostile forces by targeting their food supplies. This is all they have, so expect them to converge on you quickly once they see you as a threat. But remember that the primary objective is destroying the facility itself.
All right, well let's get out of here. Let's go get the artillery first, and then get the food. Appropriate that that's what we've got going on this one, considering our job is to destroy their food reserves. And then we'll see. So I'm going to go after the artillery first, though. And then we'll loop up to the north and then back down to the deal. I got a good mech for this one this time. Fast, jump jets. All right, this will help us get through this area. Everybody else lagging a little bit behind, so hopefully they don't take damage from the artillery that's aimed at me. We weave in and amongst the artillery. They didn't quite drop guns on top of each other, but they didn't. They weren't far off, were they? Oh, I still didn't apparently. No, there it goes. I was gonna say it took a little while for the icon to disappear. I thought, did I not get everything? But we did. Take care of this. 1, 2, 3. And there's 3 more back here. Wolfhound and Rooster working on helping with the artillery. There we go. That is done. Okay. Now we're going to kick off this way. I'm going to grab the fruit, and then we'll go after the base.
That hidden asset should be close, Commander. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Target acquired.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Oh, a lot of AC2s. I don't have anybody. Oh.
Target.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Good thing he held still for me. See if we can go and smack him with the claw. Yes, we can.
Targets destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target
Okay, that's okay.
new target javelin.
Commander's target now.
Can we?
Taking heavy damage. Enemy mech destroyed.
All right, now let's go. Good care of the flanking stuff. Come down the hill here after these guys.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
We are on your target, Commander.
Ah, I couldn't make the turn to stomp on the turret. There we go.
Defense protocols.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object.
Oh, there's loot somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'll be back to grab it in a second. Let's stomp on a few things first.
Warehouse leveled.
Because this one is a destruction, we can kind of
Making progress, but still have a
stomp
long
and
way
kill
to
stuff
go.
and then have evac, so we got plenty of time to run back out and grab that.
Enemy destroyed.
Blow up the batteries.
Target acquired.
I've been really trying to pop tart. I just couldn't do anything else. There we go. We got over it.
Target destroyed.
You're where my stuff is, man.
Target is done.
There we go. There we go. My leg is taking some damage from running into him. Like he's got an ammo explosion going on.
Taking heavy damage.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
I just kind of get him off the board here if I can. Take that other arm off. Should get rid of his small laser and finish him off.
This place is down to 50%. We're
There we
halfway
go.
there.
He has gone after... Oh, I got somebody behind me.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
You get out of the way because I am just about ready to lose a leg. Get in here. Hopefully my legs will be a little bit more protected. Step on a few more things.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Enemy mech down.
You did it, Commander. This whole place has been...
Where do I need to go to get out of here?
Now, let's get out of here before more trouble
Yes,
arrives.
that is
Head to
my
the
plan.
evac zone.
Enemy mech.
Like another leg shot there. Better save some for the landing.
Jump jet fuel empty.
With you.
All right, and I'm out. Got a little bit of salvage. It's nice. It tells us that optional salvage gain now. I don't think it told us that before. It's nice. You actually, if you miss the message coming up, you still get a nice little thing. We got something.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
Get it? I think we got it. Medium rifle and the fruit. We get another Wolverine. Panther wouldn't be another bad small mech for us. Javelin, SRM6s, again, would be a good small mech, but I think we just go for the money. I think we're okay for now. I think I grab that. We'll get an LRM1 and a medium laser. Call it a day. Look at all that damage Bandit did. He's been so nasty. Kruchy had a little bit harder time dealing with the LRMs probably in the area, because that is his primary damage dealer, I would say. Everything was kind of right on top of him. Maybe we would have been better off sticking him up on a hill somewhere and letting him just rain death down from below. That's fine. He got XP towards 5 different things. We got our level here for Bandit for energy that we were looking for, and almost got him missiles. He also got an avoidance there, so he's got 3 7s now. It's close to that 4th, and we did finally get Weaver that energy pip we were looking for too. And he's working pretty good on his avoidance too, running around the lights. And we got an energy one. Nice. So we're getting there. we're getting there slowly but surely. We got our reward here, so we'll go ahead and finish our that. LRM-20 Artemis. Nice. I think that gives us 2 of those. Equipment, sell, LRMs. Yeah, I got 3 LRM-20s with Artemis. 3, 4, and 5. Excuse me. Might have to start thinking about where those go. LRM-15's on you. LRM-10's on you. We do have an LRM-20 on the Battlemaster. We could swap it out. It is an extra ton for Artemis. And it would be its own ammo. So it's probably not the best bet. Because we probably want to keep the ammo all together. I don't know. I don't know where we would put it. But it's nice to have. Definitely nice to have. We could do something with maybe one of the catapults. Bring it back in. And throw some LRM-20s on it. I don't think we really have the weight for it, though, if I'm honest. I think it's more going to be like a stalker or something like that we do it with. Or you could do like LRM-20 Artemis on here and then SRMs. I don't know. I'm going to fix everything and we'll end this episode here. So we saw the bounty hunter. We worked with the Merc unit even if we didn't get any XP for it or intel for it. It looks like just the first one just triggers everything but doesn't get you anything. And we saw the infiltration map. So we saw a number of things from the new DLC, excuse me. And we also ran a defense mission. It looked like, for the most part, our guys didn't blow up our own system. So I think that's pretty good. We'll be back next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you. Cheers.